And welcome back, guys. This is part of my new Rando React, Psychic Cringe Fails number 7 from Chode Munch. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notify bell for new content and check out my Facebook and Twitter. And then subscribe to Chode Munch. He's got some fucking great videos. Crazy fake faith healing fails, Psychic Cringe Fails 8. I'm just doing this one. It's one of his shorter ones on the Psychic Cringe Fails. I watched a bit of one and I thumbed to this one, make sure it was alright. And I'm trying it out. Give it a little, different type of reacts here. This is basically psychic people and people that believe they have psychic powers and superhuman powers and supernatural powers. This is them getting foiled or failing miserably. There's some James Randi stuff on here and stuff like that. So this is probably more of a narrower audience, but still, who gives a shit? I think watching these dumbasses fail is funny as shit. So we're gonna watch them fail, and this first one is Magnet Man, and yeah, let's see what's going on here. If you like what I do, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notify bell for new content, and check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links are in the description, along with links for this, so you can watch it without me and check out Chode Munch's channel. And again, this is gonna be some funny stuff, and it might drag for some people. I'm gonna pause it here and there. 10-minute video, and some of this stuff is a little drier than what I usually do, so fair warning, it's more I don't want to say educational, but it's a lot less juicy, so to speak, but it's still for people like me and other people that find this stuff hilarious. It's really entertaining and funny, so I figured I'd get this out here, at least maybe get this guy's channel out so some more people could check his videos out, because he's got a lot of this cool stuff on here, and he's the one that I did the bad fight scene. So there you go. So let's see here. Let's get on with it. Magnet Man number 1, and I believe this is a James Randi one, so this is gonna be fun. Leave a comment. Now, I know what they mean by Magnet Man. Stuff sticks to him, but if we're splitting hairs here, if he was a real magnet, that wouldn't stick to him. They'd have to put metal on him to stick to him, because that's a mirror, unless if that's like a stainless glass or a stainless steel mirror or something. But yeah, that shouldn't be sticking to him if he's a real Magnet Man. Just splitting hairs.
I'm going to ask the challengers to put the powder on their hands and on their chests, and then make the object stay there.
꼼꼼하신 거죠.
시간이 경과했습니다.
조금 안 발랐는데 1m니까. 근데 어느 정도의
도저히 붙질 않습니다, 지금. 예. 일단 임유승 씨의 경우는 도전 실패. 예. 수고하셨습니다.
If you pay attention, you can see some of these, because I was watching another one. You can see the moment that they know they've been had, and some of them, they'll make excuses. This guy is just like, well, damn, and that's the look of someone going, well, damn. So for everybody to see, and that's not just at your house going, well, damn, I got duped. No. This guy, yeah, he got caught in front of millions and millions of peoples. I'm assuming millions and millions of peoples, because I'm thinking it's over in Japan or Korea. I don't know, or it might be China. It's some Asian country. So yeah, I'm thinking Japanese, the way it might be Japanese or Korean, the way the font of the letters are.
Are they all filled with the powder?
Yes.
Yeah.
We know first it's not magnetic, so it must be some other kind of energy. And talcum powder is not going to interfere with electricity or any other kind of energy. One thing is certain, it's not psychic power.
Which brings us to our next $100,000 challenge, astrology. Now, once again, our test protocol experts, Dr. Krippner and Hyman.
The astrology one here might give me some hate comments. Bring it on. I don't give a shit. Astrology is a bunch of crap.
Have designed, with the approval of the challenger, a way to examine whether astrology really works. Prior to tonight's broadcast, the astrology challenger was given the time, date, and place of birth of a total of 12 men and women. Each of the 12 subjects was born under a different sign. All were born within 3 years of each other and have sworn they have never met the challenger. So using a detailed chart on each person, the astrology challenger was allowed to meet the 12 subjects and briefly interview them under strict supervision. He then told them what sign he thought they were born under. In a moment, we'll see if he was right. Astrology challenger Joseph.
That smirk spoiled everything for you. If you didn't listen to me, or you was watching this without me, or whatever, not without me, but wasn't paying attention, and you, this guy's talking about something, I'll listen to what he's saying real quick. That smirk tells everything. And this guy looks like Tom Green. When was this done? Is this Tom Green? He kind of looks like Tom Green.
Joseph Merriweather, 36, was born in Chicago. He became an accomplished astrologer in the 60s while living in the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco. He reads palms.
So he became an accomplished kanji and hieroglyphs writer.
And eyes.
Fuck with my eyes, Tom.
All right, Joseph Merriweather has told the subjects to sit in front of what he believes to be their correct astrological signs. If he gets 10 out of 12 signs right, he will win $100,000. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, will you please look behind you at the sign our astrology challenger has given you? If you are not seated in front of your correct sign, would you please stand up and step forward? Ooh, well.
He was shooting for 10 out of 12. Correct. That's 12 out of 12 incorrect. That is a 0%, and that is a F.
I'm terribly sorry to say, Joseph, that we did not score well this time, but I thank you a lot for your courage, for coming here tonight and putting your powers to test. Thank you very, very much. Our final 100...
I told you that smirk spoiled everything for you, and the laugh of the audience was the best.
$1,000 psychic challenge tonight involves psychometry, the ability to read people by picking up vibrations and signals from things that they have had in their possession. Now, prior to the broadcast, we collected watches and key rings from a number of volunteers who swear they do not know and have never met our psychometry challenger. All of the objects have been inspected to make sure they're free of any marks, initials, or symbols which might identify their owners. The challenger's job is to match each of the watches we gave her with the corresponding key ring owned by the same person. She does this, we're told, by receiving psychic messages from the objects themselves. Psychometry challenger Sharon McFarland Straz is 38 years old, married, and the mother of 2 children. She comes to us from St. Louis, attended the University of Washington in Seattle, and says she learned that she had psychic powers 14 years ago during a psychic reading. Today, she's a professional psychic and metaphysician. Now, these are the people whose watches and rings are on the table. And Sharon is fastened.
Is one of them blind? Is that guy? Is that short dude behind the host? Is he blind? Or is he just really cool wearing his sunglasses inside?
The watches and the key rings together with a twist tie. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you please step forward and claim your watches and tell us if your keys are attached. Sharon, I must ask you, was it very difficult for you to put these together, or?
No, Bill, it wasn't. It was rather easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Comes with the talent.
That it worked out okay.
All right.
Okay, little short round is not blind. He just had his glasses on and was like, I better take these off. I look stupid.
Now, Sharon, you need 9. We got to get all the rest of them here. Is this yours, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. We need 9 out of 12 to win. So, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you found your watches correctly matched your keys? Could we see it by show of hands? 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm sorry, that's only 2 out of 12. And Sharon, you needed 10 out of 12.
It's 8 off. That is less than chance. She is worse than chance. Just saying.
Thank you. I'm sorry you're unable to prove your powers as a commentator today, but thanks for accepting the challenge. You did a lot of work.
To examine the use of astrology in the world of finance, we set up a test to pit the skills of a financial astrologer against those of a city analyst. We gave them 5 weeks to play the market and see who came out best. Roy, how does astrology help you with this kind of work?
Well, I have a computer program that puts the astrological cycles on top of the price graphs, and I can see how the market turns when certain astrological moments occur.
For our test, we gave each of you £10,000 to play the markets. Let's see how you both fared. John's results are in yellow and Roy's in purple. In the first week, you both got off to a bad start. John, you lost more than Roy. In week 2, Roy was still just ahead. By the end of week 3, John was beginning to pull ahead. His cash flow was looking healthier. As week 4 drew to a close, Roy was still in the red, but John had actually made more than £2,000 profit. Week 5 finished dramatically at close of markets on budget day. Roy took a huge gamble and lost more than £3,000. And the final result was that astrology lost £4,000, but technical analysis made a profit of almost £1,800.
Go with the analysts, not the psychics.
Well then, Roy, bad luck. Or could it be that perhaps this financial astrology is not quite reliable?
Funnily enough, James, it's completely the opposite. If we sat down for half an hour and compared notes with what I wrote before the thing started, the predictions I made, with what I did, we'd see that all the astrological indications that I suggested worked well for me, and all the hunches I tried didn't.
It would appear to me that there are better ways to make your money grow than by relying on astrology.
So the aura reader should be able to tell us which panel has a person behind it just by seeing that person's aura above the panel.
That's correct.
All right, this should be fascinating. Now let's meet the challenger. Aura challenger Barbara Martin of Los Angeles is a teacher, counselor, lecturer, author, and self-described aura analyst. All right, we're ready to test Barbara Martin's ability to read auras. Now, as you can see, there are 10 numbered screens on stage, and according to the test protocol, Barbara chose several people.
Anybody know what show this is? I hope it's in the description. What show is this? I'd like to get actual clips from this show or actual full shows and watch them.
From a group of volunteers whom she agreed had visible auras that extend at least a foot over their heads. Now, Barbara, there you see the group of volunteers. Are these the volunteers whose auras you said you could see?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you very much, volunteers. Now, at Barbara's request, orange-red lights are being used to cleanse any auras that might have been left by the volunteers and might interfere. Now, Barbara, have we met all of the provisions of the test protocol?
Yes, you have.
Okay. Then may we have the lights down, please? Now, Barbara, you understand that to win the $100,000, you must be right in every case, and if you succeed the first time, the test will be repeated, so to eliminate any possibility of chance. Otherwise, the challenge is over.
Yeah, it's quite a challenge, but I understand.
Okay, I'm pulling for you, too. The subjects are now taking their place on stage behind the screens. Barbara doesn't know how many subjects there will be or where they have been assigned. All right? All right, the subjects are now in place. May we have the lights up, please? All right.
There's someone there.
Barbara, will you please tell us which panels have people behind them?
Starting with the 1.
I'm gonna compete with her. Outside of number 6 here, I'm thinking there's someone behind here because I see a head on number 6 here. But then again, that could be that. So I'm gonna go with one of the taller gents here. So that's 1. I like 3, and she's already picked 1, so I don't know. So I don't know how many's here. So I get 6 and 3. 6, 3. and 9. We'll go 639. 639.
Number 1.
Yes.
Or
2.
369.
The 3.
Oh, she picked one of
The
mine.
4 is weak, but I believe it's there.
So you think there's a person behind 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, all right?
5 and the 6.
5 and 6.
She picked one of mine.
7.
7.
I think you have people behind all of them. 8, 9, and 10 seem to be there.
So you believe there are people behind each one of the screens. All
I
right.
think it's,
Will
2,
the
6,
subjects
and 9.
behind the screens please raise their hands now? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I only got one.
Not quite, Barbara. I'm sorry. The
got
test
one.
is over, but thank you so very, very much for trying. And thanks for helping us explore psychic powers tonight.
So she just basically scattershot, and went like this. Wow. Now she can say, I got some of them right, so I got them right. That was really smart by her. That was really smart. She names them all. And then she goes, well, I got like 4 or 5 of them, so I was over half percent. I'm at 50%, so, you know, I did it. She was thinking. That's why she's a teacher. Also, thank you for...
Our admittedly small number of trials, none of the special skills or powers seem to have been demonstrated. The question remains, do these abilities really exist?
No, they do not. But yeah, she was smart. She was smart. She can spin it. She can spin it. That was smart by her. That was really smart by her. I guess that's why she's a teacher and full of shit. Well, I hope you like what I did here, because that was fun. That was fun. I'm going to have to do some more of those. If you like what I did, please like, share, and subscribe. Click the notify bell for new content, and check out my Facebook.